Hey guys, today we're going to talk about text messages. In the past few years, we can see that people like to talk over the phone less and less and send text messages more and more. And that's a big trend. And I can tell you, for example, for this specific client of mine, we were able to get more deals using text messages than phone calls. It's a huge change compared to previous years. So we were in a position that we had to create some kind of a text message system because the existing ones that you have in the market are not good enough. I will give you an example of what we developed for him. Of course, our system is for sale, but you can also build your own. That's the idea. So this is how it works. Whenever someone is texting from the website, and it can be a local number or it can be a toll-free number. Both options exist. Let's say that if the client is serving all the states or multiple provinces, people will usually prefer to text to a local number. But you don't want to spend money on geolocation and smart scripts to change the number. So then in that case, you will have only 800 number and your client can text the 800 number and you will receive it. Okay, basically it's masking the location. So whenever a client is sending you a text message, the text message will be in bold. Whenever you click on it, you're able to see the entire conversation and you're able to respond. You can respond in that way, or you can load existing messages that you pre-written in the past. Okay. Now, when I get it to my cell phone, let me just open my cell phone, receive those messages. Okay. And now I've responded thanks, and the system will get it in a second. Bang. Okay, so as you can see, it's a real-time text message system. There are no delays. Now, whenever you're getting a text message, you can see it's 1 and 0 because my other agent just responded to the text message. And every time that there is a text message, you will see that the number is going up. Okay, you can see it's real-time. Now, the idea is that those systems, the text system is supposed to be as part of your existing CRM. So let's say you work with a CRM or you have some kind of a management system, you would like to have the text message, this widget, as part of your existing place that you're making business. And then you can see in real time when someone sends a text message, you can click, you can reply, and you're done. The system is fully integrated with CRM. Which means if, for example, I want to send a text message to this number, I will click on text this number, the system will open the screen, preload the client, and then I can go and send a text message, okay? You can do it also on websites. Let's assume that I like to send a text message to this number, I can just mark it down, right-click, text, and the system did not identify anyone, which means it's unknown, and then you can see that I can send text messages to this number. Now, if I will click on unknown, I can have here the first name and last name, and then I can create it in the system. Okay, that's the power of the system. Now, one great thing about this text message system, we work directly with Lior. Now, working directly with Lior means that you're paying what Lior are charging you. You don't need to go through me, which means instead of paying, 10 or 15 cents or 50 cents per text message, you're paying only 0.0075 for 160 characters. That's the concept. Now, the reason that we created our system, one of the biggest problems was that we work with CallRail. It's a great system, but the only problem is that they're charging me lots of money per text message. And as you can understand, when you're trying to close a deal with a client, you have much more than one interaction for text message. You have, 5, 10, 20, it all depends on the deal, and then it's becoming very expensive. It's like a $10, $5 per interaction. And using Twilio directly, we were able to reduce the cost. So in our system, whenever you're buying this system, you will have your own Twilio account and you will pay directly to Twilio. I'm not going to pimp you and make money on your back. So that's also something big about the system. Now the system is fully customizable. Now what it really means. You can have any colors that you want, you can have big screen, small screen, you can have any kind of modifications. For example, my clients requested that here in brackets, you will have the type of the contact. So let's assume that in the CRM, you will have leads, accounts, contacts, deals, vendors. In the text message system, you will have Lior Izik, and in brackets, it will say lead. So you will know where it was pulled from the CRM. In this case, we have a full integration with Zoho CRM, but we can integrate with any kind of CRM out there in the market. Because as I said, it's a customizable system. If I will write here Lior, for example, it will load the information from my CRM, and you can see the user. You can click on him, and you can send him text messages. The system supports multi-users. Right now, you see that Lior Izik sent a text message to this user, and the way it really works is that you can have multiple people, multiple agents communicating with one client, while the system will keep track on who answered the client and when. Now, we can also set some cool stuff, let's say like automation. If you will say that you want your sales agents to give a SLA of 10 minutes for text messages, we can set a workflow that if in 10 minutes the client did not get a response, then the manager of the call center will get a notification that this specific client was not answered in time. That's something that can save conversions, as you can understand, because people don't want to wait. The way that we build for the system is that you're paying for the installation. If it's just out of the box, it will be for a few hours, and then you're paying monthly fees for the system. If you need more customization, more functionality, more integrations, of course it will be more expensive, but bottom line, it's your system. We will have a server directly for you. We have our servers with Liquid Web, and every server that you will have will be under your name. The code will be ours, and we will maintain it, and everything will be under your roof. You're not going to share your code with other people, and no one will have access to your database. It's your database, and it's not in a way that multiple clients are using the same server. It's your server, it's your environment, and you control it. Anyway, this is the system. It's working perfectly in the last few months. We tried it with few clients, and it's working very, very good, and we're able to get great conversions from it. That's it. That was the session. Go SMS. See you soon. Bye-bye.